Welcome back to our journey through the rugged beginnings of New France. In this 8th episode of The Point of No Return, we shift our focus to the often overlooked figures who were the true bedrock of the colony. The women. As we move forward in our series, their stories of resilience, sacrifice, and strength will take center stage, revealing the vital role they played in taming a wilderness and forging a new society. We begin with a figure who represents the very first generation born of this ambitious endeavor, a symbol of a new future taking root in North American soil. Our story starts not with an explorer or a soldier, but with the cry of a newborn. Around the year 1620, in the heart of the fledgling settlement of Quebec, a child named Hélène Desportes was born to French colonists Pierre Desportes and Fran-Ois Langlois. This was no ordinary birth. It was a landmark event. Hélène holds the distinct honor of being the first European child born in what would become Quebec, and by extension, Canada. Her very existence was a testament to the colonists' determination to do more than just trade or explore. They were here to stay, to build homes, and to raise families. Her parents were part of the small, tight-knit community clustered around Samuel de Champlain's Habitation, a group that included the apothecary Louis Hebert and his family. In this isolated outpost, surrounded by a vast and often unforgiving wilderness, the birth of a child was a profound symbol of hope and continuity. Hélène's early life was intertwined with the colony's precarious fortunes. When she was just a young girl, Quebec was captured by the English Kirke brothers in 1629. Along with most of the French colonists, including Champlain himself, Hélène and her family were forced to return to France. For 4 years, she lived in her parents' homeland, a country she had never known. But her connection to the New World was unbreakable. When Quebec was restored to French control under the Treaty of Saint-Denis-le-Sanar, Hélène returned. Now a young teenager, she returned not with her parents, but under the care of her aunt and uncle, Guillaume Cojarde, a promenade settler, and son-in-law of Louis Hebert. This return journey marked a pivotal moment, cementing her identity as a true daughter of New France. Back in the familiar, rugged landscape of Quebec, Hélène's life soon took a turn that would forever weave her into the fabric of the colony's founding families. In October of 1634, at approximately 14 years old, she married a young man named Guillaume. This union was more than just a personal milestone. It was a dynastic alliance that symbolized the colony's first native-born generation coming of age. Guillaume was the only son of Louis Hebert and Marie Rolette, the very first European family to establish a farm and truly settle the land. The marriage of Hélène Desportes, the first child born in Quebec, to Guillaume Hebert, the son of the first pioneer farmer, represented the fusion of two foundational legacies. Together, they embodied the promise of a self-sustaining colony, a generation born not in France, but from the very soil they now call home. Hélène and Guillaume's life together was tragically short. They had 3 children, but Guillaume passed away in 1639, leaving Hélène a widow at just 19, with a young family to raise. In an era and a place where survival depended on community and partnership, remaining single was not a viable option. The following year, Hélène married again, this time to Noul Morin, a skilled wheelwright, who would go on to become a significant figure in the colony. With Morin, she had 12 more children, creating a vast, sprawling lineage. Hélène's life, marked by early birthright, displacement, a foundational marriage, tragic loss, and ultimately, enduring matriarchy, mirrors the story of New France itself. She was a survivor, a mother, and a builder. Her children and their descendants would spread across the continent, carrying the legacy of that first fragile generation that dared to survive the wilderness and plant the seeds of a new nation. Hélène Desportes was more than just the firstborn. She was the living proof that the point of no return had been crossed, and a new French society in America was there to stay. For more videos like this, please like and subscribe, as it certainly helps with the funding required. More details on this are in the series by author Sharon Desportes, starting with The Point of No Return, available on Amazon and Audible.